And we're live. Welcome to the second Goblin panel. The Goblins in residence this time is myself, John Denor, host of Goblin Points and the developer of Stall.app. And with me is Cameron.
Hello.
Caillou.
Hello.
And Ananam.
Dzień dobry, hello.
So, this time we're doing things a bit differently than last time. We're first doing like a panel section where we discuss some of the news in the past month, and then after we'll have a look through all the supplements that have been released also in the past month. So, let's bring up my agenda here, and what I've put first on the list is the release of the Beast Heart class. And while I like that it's finally out, I have to start off by saying the great loss that has happened in the final release, because the Beast Heart had the most metal badass ability in the game, and they toned it down, and that's I mourn the loss, because Heart of the Beast, which previously let you rip out your heart and throw it to teleport your companion to where your heart landed. Yeah, they removed the tearing out the heart bit, and now
No.
companion just jumps magically out of your chest.
I wrote this down. I wrote this down on my notes because
no.
it bothered me too. It was my favorite part of the class, and they toned it down. It's not that they changed anything about the ability. I think it's just that now the creature just comes out of your chest, and you don't rip your heart out, and like they come out like a Pokeball from hell. It's
Yeah.
It's
So
sad.
it's just the class is just then Beast. There's no heart then.
Yeah.
Took the heart
it's
out of
just
it.
beast.
Oh.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I have no strong feelings about this, but I did recognize that something changed. It used to be more metal, right?
Yeah, I guess they toned it
it's
down a bit.
just
I know that
tragic,
some
isn't it?
people in the Discord mentioned that they thought it was a bit like a tonal shift, that you're suddenly kind of putting your heart in your hand into your chest and ripping out your heart. It seemed kind of extreme, which
It was
sure,
extreme.
but,
That's
but
cool.
it's not a core class. It's fine.
You know,
Yeah. They're fine. They're fine.
1 minute you're petting your cute cat companion, the other minute you're ripping your heart out.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And then
Yeah, I really like the Beast Heart though. Generally, I've played the Beast Heart a couple times, and I've seen it in action a lot, and it's a pretty cool class. I love the Lightbender too. My God, the Lightbender is
Oh yeah.
so majestic and amazing and beautiful. Oh,
Have you all seen Matt's stream where he showcases the rigging of the Lightbender on the Codex?
no.
What?
Yeah,
What?
it's at the end of
No.
his last stream from when we're talking right now. So this is like timely. But he showed off that the Codex team is implementing the Beast Heart, and they did like the rigging that you see for like the classes where each each class
Yeah, they move
art
a bit.
shifts
yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But for the Beast Heart, what they did for the Lightbender is like almost full rigging, and the Beast Heart like moves out of the frame and ducks when it's getting targeted. When it
Ooh.
activates, it gets like flames in its eyes.
Oh.
And it follows around the target of the ability. Like if you move
Wow.
something around it, it moves its head. It's crazy. Like
Wow.
crazy
metal-
movement.
The
Yeah.
metal has returned.
Do I understand correctly? We are
Never
talking
mind.
about like token art, right? So the
Yeah.
tokens
They
will-
got the
okay.
token art. They divided it into pieces, and they animate the pieces individually. And like at some point, I think when you use a recovery, it like licks its paws.
Oh,
I don't even know how you do that. It's
God.
yeah. It's
Get out of
totally
here.
crazy well done.
Don't
Wow.
give us ideas, because we are like internally talking about doing the Codex implementation for our next crowdfunder.
Oh,
And
cool.
one of the ideas is like, stretch goal, we'll have like full Codex implementation with like animated battle maps and animated tokens. Just don't give us ideas, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah, give it-
Careful,
give it-
because yeah,
Give them ideas. Yeah. No, that's
In the
that's
comments,
super cool.
please.
Yeah. No, the
Top
Wow,
5
yeah, the
requests
Beast-
from Three Glove Games this year.
yeah, no, the Beast Art seems it just seems like obviously with the 5e version you know what kind of what to expect, but with this it just seems the Draw Steel real version of it it's just so much fun where you have to sort of play a different game where you're choosing which of like your companion or the beast heart, which one gets to use the maneuver, which one gets to use the action. I found that it's actually really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt. I think this is an old idea, but I remember like Matt or James saying like they wanted to call like it the Beast Heart Unleashed, and it really feels like that. You know, you're not tied to like
Yeah.
5e spell slots or, you know, or missing.
Oh,
It's
that's a good one.
it's
When-
it's
whenever-
a really cool class. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever you say Matt, I'm thinking initially you're talking about me.
No, sorry. Yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
They
There's
have
a
a
lot of
Matt.
Matts in Draw Steel, you know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of mats.
Yeah, a lot of Matts.
Yeah.
Cameron, how is
But-
it to run
yes.
for the Beast Heart? Because you've had Beast Hearts in multiple adventures with different
Yeah.
people playing them.
I've had a beast heart in every adventure for months and months and months. No, even before it came out. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I was in one of the playtests for the beast heart, like the internal ones, and one of the big questions they asked was like, is it overpowered? Is this does this feel like it's stealing the show? And I think it's even back then. It wasn't really stealing the show, but it was still really cool. And I kind of get the same sense. Like, it's not incredibly overpowered. I wouldn't even say it's overpowered in any way. Like, it's just, it kind of just fits in with the rest of the classes. Yeah, it's just, yeah, pretty seamless, I think. And it basically running for someone who's playing a beast heart is just jealousy because I want to play that class so bad. It's just jealousy.
As someone who's played with some of those Beast Hearts, I don't think they slow down play either. But the thing I have noticed about them is that they are not immune, but dazed is so much less powerful against them
Yeah.
because they are dazed individually.
Yeah.
And you get to do either move or a main action with each of them.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yes,
daze is a terrible condition to begin with, so that's a different conversation. But
Well, it's
yeah,
part of
yeah,
the
no.
package, right? Every single class has something juicy and special about it. You can say, well, Beast Heart is a lot of those things. 2 bodies on the floor, 2 stamina pulls, right? But being also like dazed resistant is one of the smaller bonuses.
Yeah.
You know, guys, I am pretty happy that John will disagree, I think. But I am happy that the Beast Heart now gets like standard kits. Yeah.
I liked the old kits, but I don't know. I don't see why they got rid of them, but they must have had a good reason. I don't know.
Yeah, do we know why they got rid of kits? No, we didn't get any explanation, right?
I think, I mean, they could always do more, but I think like there was very few of them, right? Only 4 of them, and each of them felt like it belonged to only one subclass. So it was
I
like
see.
technically you get the choice, but in reality, you like 90% of times you will pick the one was tailor made for your subclass, you know. So it was like, yeah, they need to make like 20, and at this point, shouldn't they just use the standard ones? As far as I remember, the Beast Heart kits also had signatures that were maneuvers. So
Yeah.
this was what differentiated them. I guess this didn't work out because now the companions have like signatures as maneuvers. I don't know if this was the case when the Beast Heart kits were also a thing. But I just think it was about like the amount of them was not satisfying. They would have to make a lot of them at this point. Maybe that was not ideal for the class, you know, to have like separate kit pool.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
see
I can
Gub
see that.
mentioning in the comments that the B-Star kits were a bit more limited. But
Yeah.
one thing, I also think removing the kits also kind of solves a problem the other way around, which is third-party kits or more kits that become part of the core rules wouldn't be compatible with the Beastart unless you got like a Beastart version of that kit.
Yeah.
Which means you would be
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
the more stuff that's made for Draw Steel, you would be more and more and more limited for that one specific class.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if the Beast Heart like implements the weapon fantasy, they should just use standard kits, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like thematically, there's no difference if a Beast Heart wields a bow or a normal tactician, right? Another class, right? But mechanically, you just have to make two very similar but still separate kits, which was
Yep.
not ideal.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm just
I can see that.
thinking the Huntsman class, which Spiker is designing, has I think it's one of the kits that comes with that in that product that has a signature ability that's a burst 2, but it's only the outer squares that do any damage. So the adjacent squares do not do
Yeah.
damage. You're basically throwing like a boomerang around yourself.
That's interesting.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what the
Yeah.
That's really
but
cool.
that kit wouldn't work with the Beast Heart because of like those are
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, no. I think I'm going to be playing another Beastart soon, and I can't wait because it just I don't know. I like the idea of like having a little pet dude that is the other half of your character. I think that relationship there is very 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 potent, I think.
Yeah.
From my side,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
okay, I just wanted to say that from my, say, content creation perspective, I really like the companions because they're like pretty simple and easy to design. For like Boggits of Kingsmire, I designed 4 companions in one afternoon, and I want more basically because they are fun and easy to make. So I'm thinking for Triglav Games as like Patreon this month, I will just throw like a page full of new companions too because I just like making them.
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like it's they're fairly easy to make, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's so many creatures that I want to have like a pet version of, so possibilities are endless basically. You can have anything as pet.
Yeah, you could just go through the whole monster book and just
Yeah.
make I don't know what you can make, but like, you know, well, any of them, any of the, like a griffin. Is there a griffin in the Beast Heart? You know, any of them.
Not yet, but I'm writing this down.
Yeah.
Where's my overmind companion?
Oh yeah. Having
He's-
just the
Yeah, just
eyes,
one
the
eyeball,
little
yeah?
eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I want now. I want the eyeball
Oh,
companion.
this is a great idea.
Oh, John. Juicy.
This is kind of a tangent, but I think still relevant with Matt mentioning creating extra companions, and I think this is just a happy accident with how they designed Draw Steel, but almost consistently for all like third-party products that are being released, you're not only getting like a class, you're also getting extra titles and complications and perks and maybe some treasures.
Yeah.
And extra kits. And I think it's so interesting to see like all of these extra features that are there's so much room to design extra features for the game without having to invent some new mechanic or they slot into like existing slots in the game. And I think that's such an interesting part that I don't think I've really seen in other games, where it's like, well, this is the new subclass and this is all you basically get. Maybe new spells and such, maybe those.
Yeah, the thing is, I think it's how the game is designed, right? I think it's surprisingly modular, which is not something I thought Draw Steel was going to be, especially because like all the spells come with the class. So I'm used to thinking like, for example, D&D is very modular because you can create new spells and just say which classes use it. But Draw Steel surprisingly modular. Like you have kits, you have titles, you have treasures, you have like we're gonna talk about those, but like third-party products can include downtime projects,
Yeah.
new inciting incidents. And so you can just go by the heroes book to see the chapters, and like you can create stuff for any of these chapters in any product.
Totally
really cool.
what we did with Boggets of King's Mind.
Yeah.
Just go through, just see what do we want from this, what do we want from that. Yeah.
Did you hear about the honey making?
It's
Caillou?
yeah.
Making honey.
Gub shared the
we
the
got
write-up.
honey making, and we've got also, I don't know if it's still called territory reclamation, but it's like a new, say, mini system. Maybe it's not so mini. It's like basically we've introduced a small version of strongholds and followers to the game.
Yeah,
Of course.
I
Of
want
course,
to
of course.
see how that looks, because I only saw the honey making.
Okay, yeah, you will see soon enough. Yeah, soon.
Steering back onto core stuff again. Since technically, in the past month, Codex, or as it's now called on Steam, just Draw Steel, went into early access. And since our last time we did a Goblin panel, we've gotten, I guess, some news about how it's doing. It seems to be really popular. And I know Matt mentioned on one of his streams that it's, at least for a little while, it's not going to last. Or at least, I don't think so, and neither did Colville. But for a little while at least, it doubled their income as a company from all the people buying the Codex.
That's
crazy,
on Steam.
right?
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Yeah. Good. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really surprised because it's really good software, and it's being marketed as a separate thing from a tabletop RPG as well. It kind of it works as a virtual tabletop, but you kind of it's not just that. It's something totally different, and it's like what you said last time, Caillou. It can be like an actual engine for a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what's really interesting to me.
I was surprised by my own group because we used to play using like Roll20 and Foundry, that they were so open to like just buying the thing, So they were like, duh, of course we're gonna buy it, right? But then it turned out that I have given them the keys so early that they got the codex for free anyway. But they were ready. They were ready to buy it.
Yeah. It's really surprising, I think, to realize, and to me at least, I'm not going to speak for anyone else, to realize the distance between the people who are like into TTRPGs and they hang out in Discords and talk about it all the time and have many games going, and people who just like play RPGs, right? And if I had to guess from the reaction I saw on the servers and the videos, I would expect there to be more resistance to like adopting the codex and just buying the codex, because you see people online going like, my group's never gonna buy this, right? My players don't buy anything. And then you see, and like, I'm assuming MCDM doesn't make little money, right? They have a lot of full-time staff and they sell a lot of stuff and they're selling Draw Steel. So doubling that income, even if it's for a single month, it's already very surprising. And it tells you that like the people who hang out online and like to complain that stuff is expensive is not necessarily like indicative of where the broader community is at.
Yeah, no.
Well, the people who bitch online will also always be the loudest,
Yeah,
and the most obnoxious.
The vocal minority, right?
Yeah.
One interesting thing, because they renamed the codex to just Draw Steel on Steam, which I kind of agree with DM Hub's reasoning that, well, we want people to be able to say that they're playing Draw Steel on Steam, or have you bought Draw Steel on Steam? That makes sense in my head. But I've also noticed that at least 2 people have come into the MCDM Discord just calling it the Draw Steel app on Steam. They don't know
cool.
that it's called the Codex. One of them actually mentioned that, what is the Codex?
Yeah, yeah. Where can I get it?
That's funny. That's funny.
So I find it interesting that people are coming into the game and into the community through Draw Steel on Steam and just knowing it as this is the game, the same
Yeah.
as maybe the like the PDFs are the game.
yeah, yeah. It's
I-
really interesting.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that's
but-
fair.
Baldur's Gate Draw Steel Edition soon.
I'm gonna say
Probably.
I think it's fair to rename the thing. Like I didn't even realize that you got the world you're at on your Steam profile when you're playing. So I was running Draw Steel like Saturday, and my friends joined my game before I joined, and I saw like this person is playing Draw Steel and the name of my campaign.
Oh,
Right?
really? Wow.
Yeah. So you get all that integration, and I think
Wow.
that's free marketing. If you can just on Steam have people just like is playing Draw Steel
Yeah.
straight up is a really good idea. And I think the only
Yeah, that's powerful.
mistake here was calling it the Codex for so long, because now people in the community call it the Codex because it's such a good name, right? And it's catchy, it's short, and it's unmistakably Draw Steel. But if we had that name at the beginning, right? So it's just the Draw Steel app on Steam or something. I don't think we would notice like this weird thing like, is this the game? Is the PDF the game? Right? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't have
Yeah.
an answer. Like, is the app the game? I don't know.
I mean, yeah.
The game
It
right
has all
now
the
is
rules,
many
right?
different
Yeah.
things, right? It's many
Yeah.
different things now.
I don't
You
necessarily.
can play it, on kitchen table. You can play it via VTT. For some people, it will be Codex exclusive because I think most people nowadays just play online. So for them, if they have the Codex, the Draw Steel app is the only way they will experience Draw Steel probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and back to your first point. Now it's good that you say this because now I gotta watch out how I name my campaigns because
Yes.
sometimes I do use some terrible names, thinking only my friends see this, so I can.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm not gonna give an example, right? But it would be pretty funny to see like your friend is playing Draw Steel campaign the whorehouse.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Gotta watch out for those names.
For sure.
Yeah, watch out.
Be careful.
I don't necessarily think it's a problem changing the name now. I mean, they did the same with the game itself. It was called the MCDM RPG for a long
Yeah.
while until the first backer packet went out, and that's when they like started using the actual name of the game. And we have to remember that the people who are talking about the Codex are only the people basically in the Draw Steel Discord server.
Yeah.
For everyone else, it didn't go public until it was named Draw Steel on Steam. So
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the only thing
Yeah.
that's missing is renaming the channel in the Discord from
Yeah.
DS Codex
Yeah.
to DS Steam. I don't know.
VTT, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
If they had used the same strategy, like
the
MCDM
SVTT app,
RPG,
sure.
MCDM RPG was the name before it became Draw Steel. If they had done Draw Steel VTT until we
Yeah.
have a name, it would just have kept being the Draw Steel VTT. But I'm not bothered by it, and I agree with John. Like most people that are going to play Draw Steel are only gonna know it as Draw Steel on Steam.
Yeah.
So it's just for us like that have been playing it since way before that we miss the Codex.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old veterans of Draw
only
Steel.
us, yeah.
Of the
Yeah.
MCDM RPG.
The
Exactly.
first generation, right? The first
Yeah.
generation
Yeah.
of Draw Steelers will know
Exactly.
the name Codex.
Yeah.
Or Steel Drawers.
Steel drawers, yeah.
And speaking of the Codex, one thing that I came across through my usual research for Goblin Points, the news episode, was that MCDM was looking for a token artist specifically for
Yes.
tokens in the Codex, or I guess the Draw Steel app on Steam. And they
Yeah.
they posted a not an advertisement. What's it called? Like a request for applicants
Yeah.
online, which is a new strategy for them because they've been
Yeah.
very very clear that they talk to you. You don't talk to them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent that to a couple of the artists that I work with for like character art, and one of them was like, "Oh yeah, no, I know, and I'm under contract." I'm like, "Oh, good for you, good for you," and yeah, that was very interesting and surprising. A different strategy for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
This is pure speculation on my part, so don't
Uh-oh,
read too much
dangerous.
into it. But I'm thinking, Paul Hughes is now in charge of Draw Steel. Is this a product of his new, I guess, leadership, or is it just we just need to find some token artists?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
If I had
they,
to guess, go
if
ahead.
they doubled their income, even for 1 month, now you know where the money will be put in, right? So they want to make the codex the best it can be. Now they got additional funds. They know this is viable for now, so they want to invest more for it to look
Yeah.
better. Like Kaya was talking about the rigging, right? This stuff's gotta be expensive, and you need a lot of like variable parts for this, I guess. So a lot of art.
Yeah.
And I also think like regular art. I don't know. This is me theory crafting, but like maybe like non-token regular artists are not eager to do tokens because normally you just don't make, I don't know, you don't make normally dedicated art for tokens. So they're looking for a token artist specifically because maybe some standard digital artists don't want to invest so much time into just making tokens, dozens of tokens, you know.
Yeah.
And there definitely are people who are specialized in making tokens, and I guess this is something new for MCDM.
Yeah,
for sure.
I took I was reading the the request for applicants, and this is for each token should be 512 pixels square, right? So this is small compared to the usual art they request, and they even share like the offer, right? It's $100 to $200 per token. So I don't think they usually work with artists there are in this
Price
niche.
bracket?
Yeah, this price bracket. They're usually commissioning like big art for covers and half-page illustrations, big and like I know they pay their artists well, right? I for example know one of their usual contractors here from Brazil, and I know how much around how much they pay for a piece of art, and this is not it, right? So I think they're having to cast a wider net because they might not have as many artists in this price bracket, right? Because they're used to working with people on the other side of the price range.
Yeah.
I have to
it's-
mention Daniel Lobo mentioned chatting saying first tokens are a lot of art for less value, and then reacting, holy shit, 100 a token?
100 to 200.
That's a lot.
100 is the least. Yeah.
Yeah,
that
it's,
is-
a lot.
it's very, very expensive. Oh my god.
So imagine how much
Yeah.
they're paying for the full art,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Yeah. This is a different ball game.
I am
Yeah,
I
I
am
know.
painfully aware how much they pay because I did reach out to some of the artists MCDM used. For example, one of their artists is a Polish artist. She's called Zuzanna Wuzik or Wuzik. I don't really know the how to pronounce her last name. I don't know if there are any.
Wait. Are you telling me that even Poles don't even know
No,
how to pronounce?
it just I am not sure if there are Polish signs, Polish characters on ArtStation. And
okay,
I
okay, okay.
So
If they
she
have
might be
okay.
Wuzik or Wuzik. I have no idea. She's a great artist. She did a lot of war docs, as far as I remember, and we as in Triglove Games did reach out to Zuzanna, but her prices were really out of our capabilities to pay for them.
I talked to Mateus, also Matt, Mateus here from Brazil, and I was talking to him about maybe doing the hooked on crafting, and I was like, I'm just gonna ask. It doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
hurt my heart Because he gave me a price, and he might already have lowballed it because there's no taxes, right? No, not as big taxes like transferring money over here, and as from the U.S. And he might have already lowballed me, and I was like, okay, that's okay. And he was like, no, but we can like do something. And I was like, no, you're good.
Gotta
You're
tell
good.
you, one part of my job, it's satisfying when I can land on some new artist, but one part of my, let's call it job in Tree Glove Games, is looking for more artists. So every single week I send out like 10 to 12 emails to different artists from all around the world. And for every 50 artists, maybe like one or two give us prices we can pay for.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's
I mean,
hard.
It is.
If you're good at what you do, you should be paid
Exactly.
quite well
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I just an anecdote. Speaking of which, I talked to Jonas Tintenseer, and I was talking about doing the layout, and he was like, I'm charging this much for per page, and I was like, please let me give you more money, like please, because I'm gonna because you're doing such a great and we all know all of Jonas's layout is amazing, and I was like, come on, so if you do great stuff, please charge as much as you think you can, because and if we can't afford it, we can't afford it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Well, Jonas told me his rates before he joined, before we signed a contract, but I also increased the rate on the contract.
I've noted down Paul Hughes starting at MCDM. He had his first month in April. I don't know how much we can actually bring to that conversation in reality. He's not really posted anything on the Patreon, and we don't really know what he's going to do. I'm guessing that he's just spent the whole month trying to catch up to everything that's happening inside of MCDM regarding Draw Steel. And I remember Colville mentioning on stream right about when Paul started that his main job is basically to go through and start work on what Colville called Draw Steel Revised. Like, what's unbalanced, what's not working, which part of the rules need like a brush up or need like a second, like a new version or like a small revision for like a improved version of Draw Steel. I don't know, 2 years down the line, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe Draw Steel 1.5 is closer than we think.
1.5.
Who knows?
I think he's also reviewing, doing some feedback for Crack the Sun. I think Matt said he was taking too long. Colville said he was taking too long to read through all of the text, and I think Paul Hughes is helping.
Yep.
That makes sense.
I heard something about that.
And Paul Hughes,
Crack
he
the
has
Sun is gonna be huge. So
yeah, it is.
It's a lot of work.
And Paul Hughes has a blog of holding, and I used to read his blog because he's like really good at monster math. It's like he has like the numbers. If you're like
the number.
Yeah, the
He's
numbers.
the secret sauce.
Because as we know, D&D is a little more secretive with their monster math. And even when they share the monster math, it doesn't really apply to the monsters necessarily, especially like in the in 5.0. And he does like all the math to find out like the difference between the baselines and the powerful monsters, the expected damage, the expected saves, and all that stuff. So I'm really curious to see if he's going to get like noodly with the Draw Steel math at some point, because that's what I knew him as, like the monster math guy, essentially. But I'm sure he has a lot more stuff on his resume. But this is my reference for him.
He did do monster books though.
He did. Yeah.
Moving on from from one RPG to the next. In the time since we last spoke about crows, we've also gotten an update. We have to do the
Caca!
Yeah.
We
The
gotta do the
signals
caca!
we've also gotten another video in James's series on dungeons and dungeon delving, which is not necessarily strictly about crows, but it's very much related to crows in that it's a dungeon crawling game. But we also got the rules for character creation and the first trait tree. Did any of you have any? I know the trait tree is specifically going to be interesting for a lot of people as a way to advance the character, as it's not necessarily a class, but more like a customization, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of trait trees. I'm not opposed to them, but it just gives me. So this is like my first impression. I don't know exactly how it's gonna be, but trait trees usually give me like the vibes of, oh, I'm gonna have to read all of these to pick the best one. Is a little bit of the feeling I get from like D&D multi-classing, for example. Like you have a bunch of options, half of them suck and half of them are amazingly good, and just having all of these options gives me a little bit of anxiety because I don't want to pick a bad one. And I remember like Skyrim with the trait trees, right? When you level up, you pick you pick your tree, and I'm not usually good at picking the right options, so I'm a little worried. But crows is very different, right? You're not supposed to optimize your character. You're not even supposed to be that effective. You gotta just run the dungeon and grab the treasure.
Yeah.
So it might not be a worry at all.
It's interesting that there's a lot of attention being put into, or a lot of a lot of work being put into advancing, when I don't see my character ever getting out of that dungeon alive. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'd be perfectly fine just dying every single time. So I'm just kind of, just let me die. Just let my character, just let them die. It's okay. But I understand that it's about building up the town and all of that kind of stuff as well. So that also seems really, really cool.
I'm wondering, Caio, the fact that when you pick your background, because you get an option of 36 backgrounds, which you can roll for if you don't want to decide between them. And that starts you on one of the trees. It decides for you, you get this trait, which means you're one trait in on one specific tree. Does that alleviate some of the analysis paralysis where it says, well, you're starting here at least.
Yeah,
so from
it
here you
helps.
basically get 3 more options next time you get a chance to upgrade anything.
It helps, but it doesn't solve my problem because I still have all those things open. And crucially for me, I'm talking about myself personally. Crucially, like the costs of every upgrade is different. Like the deeper you go on the tree. So to go deeper on the tree I started, I have to accumulate like 100 XP. But I can buy something cheaper on the other tree, and I start doing like this mental like math to like is 2 of these worth 1 of this? But this is just how my head handles these options.
Yeah, like this is the reason, exactly what you are describing is the reason I would prefer Crows to actually be a level-based game, because it's cool. It's cool there are no levels, but character progression would be just so much easier if it was regarding to your level. Just some traits, some levels of traits unlock at certain levels. Each level you gain like a plus to the skill, right? Or plus to the stamina, which you can now buy for basically XP you get from money, right?
Yep.
I just think that doing it with levels maybe would be less cool, but more just easier maybe.
Yeah, but at the same time, right? You can see how well our cleric just died. Now we need everybody to use their XP to get some healing power,
Yeah.
so we survive, right?
Yeah.
So it gives the party a lot of flexibility to fill the gaps in case anyone is missing, dead, mangled, captured,
Missing,
petrified,
dead,
transformed.
Who's this
or otherwise
thesaurus that suddenly walked in?
indisposed.
Yeah.
But that is interesting though, because some of the traits, specifically the alchemy tree that we got to see, includes traits that are like, if you get this trait, your potions work for your healing potions are more effective, or you're better at making them. So if that one character, that one crow dies, it might be hard to replace them. I mean, getting their healing spells and potions that they've already made is okay, because they're still on their body, hopefully, unless they got
We can just loot their
swallowed
corpse.
whole.
Yeah.
I love the one trait. John, that the alchemy tree grew on me. I know that since last time we spoke about this, I was like, I don't like the tree. It was like, for me, it was mainly presentation issue. It doesn't yet look good, right? So it was just hard for me to look at.
Very blocky.
But it grew on me, and I love the trait. That's like you turn a potion or a consumable into like a cloud, a gas, and you gain the benefits, and two people adjacent to you get the benefits. So it's like you shatter the vial of healing potion, and the healing gas heals the three of you. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I watched one of James's streams, and currently he said this is not necessarily the final way that it's going to be, but he mentioned that currently to be able to purchase a trait, you only need to already have a trait that's connected to it, which means you can also walk backwards and upwards to So if you've gone all the way down, you can also go back up from that trait you bought at the bottom, which means that you can get to some of the traits like through an alternate route, I guess, which could be interesting.
Yeah. The computer scientist in me wants to not call it a tree anymore. just a net or a graph, but I'll take it.
A graph, definitely. Well,
Nah.
if you already bought like access to some of the roots of the tree, if we are talking the bottom, the ones that cost a lot, right?
Yeah.
Then you already probably gain so much money and XP that buying the upper ones, the branches, is so cheap you can just buy all of them at some point. Because they are cheap. They are cheap for XP, right?
Dima calls it node-based progression.
Node-based
It kind of is.
Yeah.
All right, that was all the main topics that I had set aside for today, and now we're transitioning into the third-party / community section of the panel, where we look at some of the creations from the community and third parties that have been released released and announced, I guess, in the past month. So I guess we probably should have some transition here, but.
Transition.
The crows fly.
The crows fly away. All right, let's see. I'm going to bring up a shared view here.
Look at
And
that.
this is, of course, the first thing we're going to look at.
Yes.
We were so lucky that Jenny Redacted actually sent us a early copy of this to be able to prepare a bit for this stream. So we've already had a few days to look at this. Daniel
So
Lopez
cool.
says,
Oh my
says it should
God.
be retarded sounds. That is true.
True.
There is a soundboard in this software. I should put that in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But back to Jenny's stuff. Across the solar expanse, this is, I think, her best work yet.
Could
It's
be,
so
could
dope.
be.
I wrote I wrote a little bit about each product, and this one just reads, "Holy effing smokes!"
Smokes.
Jenny, you did it again.
Smokes. I gotta say,
So
this
cool.
product has a lot of great art.
Yeah.
I am so amazed.
Yeah.
So much money went into this, and the amount of art makes it understandable that this product is quite expensive.
It is.
Because it's $30 for 44 pages, so it's more expensive than the vampire.
Well worth it.
Which
well
people
worth
already
it.
say, this is an
Charge-
expensive class. I'm not gonna buy this for this much.
Don't listen
And
to
by
those
the
guys.
way, there's a sale going on for the vampire.
Hey.
Hey now. Hey now.
I'm,
hey now.
I'm only here to advertise
Product
my
placement.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
yeah.
just look at how many artists there are credited over there, and,
Yeah.
and how many art pieces for each. It's
Yeah.
truly like, and the art, I at least this is my opinion, and we haven't browsed through the PDF yet, but the art is very like stylistic. It isn't your standard fantasy, like very not well, but very rendered art pieces you see in Magic cards, right? Or MCDM
yeah.
or D&D. They're very stylistic and they're beautiful and they mesh really well with the theme. It's really a wonderful piece of work.
Look at this.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. You
It's
know what I'm
beautiful.
gonna do later on? I'm gonna go through the artist
Click
list.
every single name on that
Yeah.
list.
And I'm gonna be sending some emails.
And then I'm asking,
And
I'm
just
just
look
going to
at
work for a
this.
little while now.
Yeah.
He's got a crush on
God,
emails.
look at this.
So yeah, this is an eclipse night, which is a
Yeah.
new ancestry introduced across the solar expanse, which is according to the lore, when the solars, when they die, they go back to being stars, but sometimes they go through a metamorphosis and come back as these eclipse knights who wield, photon cords.
They're lightsabers. They're lightsabers. Come on, now. Come on now.
Legally distinct.
Legally distinct laser swords.
Look at this. This
yeah,
is
the
yeah.
stained glass is amazing.
Stained glass art. I think there's some stained glass art in the Draw Steel book,
Yep.
and I think it's some of the best. And I think this is as good as, if not better, like because
Oh, yeah.
it's not really
gorgeous.
glass, right? It's shiny and glossy. Yeah, it's
So
really good.
my,
It's gorgeous.
my third-party creator anecdote is this: before Draw Steel came out, I found that the artist doing the stained glass things,
Oh, really?
Ah.
and I reached out, and they were like, "No, sorry, I'm making so many stained glass characters currently, I am not able to do them for you."
Interesting.
And then Draw Steel comes out, and it's like 12 of them. Like, okay, of
Yeah.
course,
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh my God.
So I really like the layout that she's used in this, which is
Yeah.
both very Draw Steel, but also I would almost say improved by the choices of color that she's done in here.
Yeah.
By the way,
Like,
she's using
this-
a template from
Yeah.
another Draw Steel creator, but she adapted that template, and I think it looks amazing like this.
Yeah.
Really does.
So this talks a bit about the lore behind the Solars and the Eclipse Knights, and I think this is just about enough that you can kind of get started with almost like running a campaign, or like at least like a multi-level adventure in the timescape using some of the like seeds that's been put out here. There are 2 pages containing like details about these great houses and some about the power struggles between the different houses. They even have like these specific traits associated with each
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
houses, making it easier to distinguish between them. I like a lot of this stuff. It's not a
very-
full campaign like setting guide, but it's enough. It's almost like a small campaign frame from Daggerheart.
Yeah.
Not yet, John.
yeah,
Not
yeah.
yet.
Yeah. I think it's like I think it's interesting. It's very much like reads like Dune, where it's
Oh, yeah.
a bunch of these houses and you're very very sort of political, and I like that. I don't think we've seen a lot of like adventures or products that are kind of kind of like that. Oh my God, look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this.
Not yet, Cameron.
Look at all these
I
ones.
mean,
Look at I mean, that's
That's yeah.
that's a bit of a
not
lightsaber,
That's
isn't
not
it?
a saber. That's so like a staff. It's a light
That's
staff.
like
Yep,
light
yep. You lean on
button.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Daniel Lobo says they're blazer swords.
Oh yeah.
Blazer swords.
Blazer. Yeah. Yep. Yep,
So,
yep.
Gab in the chat, show the shirt. Gab on Discord on private message, show them the shirt. So I will. Okay.
It's a
This is-
vampire shirt. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
vampire.
yeah. But I think I showed it last time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh my God! Look at this. Angelic creature.
And here are the Eclipse Knights.
Eclipse Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just so
God.
good.
yeah. And I like
is
how
gorgeous.
how people try to follow like what MCDM did and have like one column, half a page of ancestry art with two characters showcased.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a
Looks really nice.
standard. And people some people dare to break the standard, but most people follow.
Yeah.
This,
I mean, there's like, yeah.
I mean, this is Kylo Ren.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
It does.
I was gonna
it's-
try to say something, but yeah, no. This is just a lightsaber.
Yeah. I mean, but the art speaks for itself. It's so amazing. Oh
Yeah.
my God! I just
Yeah.
yeah.
And also this excellent list of
So many.
22 new monsters, I think.
So many new monsters.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're all Echelon 3, so this is like a great way, I think at least, to kind of towards the end of your campaign, you're playing through all
Yes.
first 2 echelons, and then you move to the timescape into
Yeah.
some political drama between the great houses.
Also, it fills the niche because there are not that many third echelon monsters currently.
Yeah.
Also, not that many people are playing in the third echelon. That's another story. But the amount of monsters there, it's very low. So
Whenever they get there, you know,
yeah,
bam, they're there for you.
And just sorry, John, just on page 23, the previous one,
Oh.
I noticed this "Are we the baddies?" heading, and it's like, how can you fight angel-like creatures without being the bad person here? And it gives you, and the text gives you suggestions like, oh, it's a militia of renegade solars, or the heroes must steal a relic, or they are the bad guys. This is the last option.
Yeah.
But it's such a great point, right? If you just give people angels and like, oh, these are monsters, it's like, but I feel like the whole lore of angels is that they're basically good
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
time, unless they fall, at which point they're not angels anymore. So and this is some wonderful insight into like the usability of the product.
Yeah. Angels have really good PR. That's why.
Yeah,
It's really-
yeah.
I also have to say I really like this. This is born out of the Draw Steel brewery
Yes.
design of stat
Yes.
blocks, and I honestly this is my favorite iteration
yet.
It looks gorgeous.
yet.
It just looks great. I love all the symbols and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It's stylish and it's simple, but it's not bare bones. You know, it has some teeth to it.
Yeah, I said something controversial on the last stream. I'm gonna do it now
Oh.
for this one. I think
Hunting
this
for the
kind of
Cancel
layout,
this man.
yeah,
Cancel
I
this
think,
man.
yeah, I think this kind of layout is better than the core books. For
Well, yeah, obviously. Yeah, no, that's,
yeah.
I don't think that's controversial
it's
at all.
not, I hope, yeah.
That's not
Not
controversial at all.
controversial.
No,
this
this
is
is-
as
this is
hot
good.
as it's getting today. I'm not being controversial,
That's
but
pretty cold,
yeah,
man.
I think it's pretty mild. But
mild.
yeah, I think you get so many visual indicators that just help you run at the table if you're looking at the thing.
Hell yeah.
Right? The damage indications, right? If I have a character that's resistant, has immunity to fire damage, I can see fire damage over there. I can change it. All the little symbols next to the abilities, right? The colors helping me discern what's a main action, what's a triggered action, right? And the divisions and all that. And the font being a little bit bigger also helps a lot. So it's a great layout.
I based on the comments in the chat, I think the hottest take was that it was a hot take at all.
Okay, so hot take.
Wow.
No, I gotta
got
say
it.
that for MCDM official stuff has like notably small font.
Yeah.
I mean, they barely got the game to fit
at
already. I mean,
Yeah.
they couldn't have gone bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
There's just so many stat blocks in
look-
here.
There's
Yeah.
so many. There's so many.
So many.
And just then
Well, good,
interrupted by
good.
just beautiful, beautiful art. Oh my
The
god.
more the better.
Look
I,
at
I
this.
also like that she's included small descriptions of the different monsters. They're not art for everything, but there are descriptions of like what are these monsters supposed to kind of model, or what's the inspiration, and how
Yeah.
to play them, which I think is really helpful, at least in the when you having art for every monster. That's not feasible.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Oh god.
There's so much good
Gorgeous
stuff
with
in
the-
here.
Yeah.
I want to once
this
again.
is amazing.
I think I did this
this.
also the last time, but I just want to admire how much content Jenny can produce. Like she's
Yeah.
so dedicated, she's so
Yeah.
productive, and this stuff is just so good, you know.
My god.
Yeah.
Yeah, this oh my god, look at
Every company needs a Jenny.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Really. Look at that one.
Then
There's a dragon. Jeez.
Solar Dragon,
Mm.
level 9
Pretty
solo.
cool. Pretty
Yeah.
cool.
I mean, where is it? Yeah, here we go. Omega level super giant.
By the way,
It sounds like Subnautica, no? Leviathan class organism.
Yeah.
Something like this.
then I'm gonna hazard a guess. I think it's not Danielo Lobo. I think it's Daniel O Lobo. This is me guessing, but they said the only problem with the color scheme is green and red,
Yeah.
and that's the most common form of color blindness. I just wanted to interrupt and pitch in because I have red green color blindness, and even so, right, it's better than nothing. Sometimes you have very mild color blindness and you can distinguish shades, and that's already good. But even if you have no color, like full color blindness, and you're like achromat, the symbols and the sides and the divisions and the bigger font, they all help you distinguish between the different stuff.
I'm usually not very interested in color coding because I have the kind of color blindness that is really bad at distinguishing shades of the colors.
Okay.
But iconography, I'm really for, because that always helps.
Yeah,
100%.
I can imagine.
I mean,
what's
it's
this?
back.
It's a cane. It's a cane.
It's clearly a
it's
cane.
a
light
Yeah.
cane.
size saber, as you clearly can see.
Size saber.
Sai saber.
That's a great word, by the way. Size saber.
Sai saber, yeah. Even pronouncing it feels
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
Sai saber. Better than lightsaber. That's for noobs. Sai saber is the new juice.
It's alliteration. It works.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
that was Jenny's Across the Solar Expanse. Go get it now. It released yesterday as we
Incredible.
record this.
On
ending
May the 4th. Huh. Is that a...
Legally
Is that
distinct color
Is
run.
that a reference?
Yeah.
Huh.
Next up, we have Sabotage.
Exclamation point. Sabotage.
Exclamation point. Yes.
Sabotage!
Sabotage.
This
Not
is from
everyone is
Archive
a-
Gaming. They crowdfunded this late last year, and they released this all the way in the beginning of April. And it is a distinctly non-magical class, I would say. It's one of the most non-magical classes that I've looked through, I think. And they've gone for a very different layout than
Yeah.
most of Draw Steel stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig the layout though.
I think it
looks
works.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
Works for the style of what they're trying to go for.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Definitely
Yeah.
fits that.
And it's so unique. You immediately know it's something different, and if they will follow with more of this like comic like stuff, you will know this is their like house style. You will already like immediately recognize their style.
Yeah.
So it's good for like brand recognition, you know.
That's true. And they use Intel as their heroic resource. So it's just doubling down on this is the Saboteur class. The product is called Sabotage. This is the Saboteur class, and they have these sidebars that I actually kind of like to break out of like the layout to
Yeah.
instead of these just having like regular boxes. To me this reads like I'm really reminded of actually the Saboteur game because it's basically giving me the same like vibe of what it's trying to model. Which is a game that Colville did not work on, but he worked at the same studio that produced it.
Oh. And yeah, they have the impair maneuver, which is like marking, right? But
Yes.
you impose banes and other problems on the impaired creature.
It actually it reminded me more of the judgment feature or the judgment
Yeah.
maneuver from the
Yeah.
sensor with
Yeah.
all the with all the stat lock. It's so
Yeah.
big.
It's a whole column.
Yeah.
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 I didn't
Yeah, no,
double
this looks
check
really
this.
cool.
Sod off.
Sawed off devil.
I wonder if this is still the case. I didn't double check if this was still in here because I got to see a preview of this class way back when. Let's see. No. I don't know if it's still in here. I don't remember where it was. But one of the abilities that this class had at some point during design was basically that your retcon would happen before the combat because the ability basically said that you've poisoned their supplies. So I don't remember if it said it explicitly, but it kind of implicitly said that, oh, actually, you went on a small mission before you went into combat, poisoned their supplies, and now that's coming back back around, and now it's actually
cool.
afflicting them.
Yeah.
So you're actively retconning in the middle of battle, and I thought that was a clever way to make it magical without making it magical.
It's like Blades in the Dark flashbacks, which is basically a superpower that you give to the characters where during the mission they can flash back and say the stuff they got that are just right for the mission. So it's really, really interesting.
Yeah, it's super cool.
And we get some more kits. Thank
Nice.
someone that thank Paul, I guess, that the Beast Heart uses regular kits because now they can also use these.
Yeah. Now you can be a Beast Heart fearmonger.
More the careers because we
Yeah.
and this is what I mean when I say that there's so many extra
Exactly.
stuff that comes with all these products.
Yeah.
Get all retainers too. We didn't even mention those last time.
Yeah, the struggle is real because it feels natural to want to include everything in your product.
Well, yeah.
And sometimes you just gotta say no, and I'm very bad at saying no.
Yeah,
this
look
is
at this thing.
interesting.
Look at this arm. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Specialized limb.
limb.
+2 bonus to roll damage on your melee free strikes, but -2 on your ranged free strikes. I mean,
As it gets in the way, that blade would get in the way of any. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, if you're a null anyway,
Yeah.
you're not gonna have
Yeah.
any ranged anyway. So yeah, go ahead. And and even projects related to sabotage, of course.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
I
I could
do
see a
like
whole
that they
heist going down. Like this could be like a heist character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It could be really
Yeah.
cool.
The only thing
Time
missing
Raider.
here is an adventure, I guess.
Well, yeah, but it's just a class, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
well,
think
I know. Well, you've got like this whole toolbox of sabotage-related stuff. So it would be great if you had like baked in a way to use all these things in an actual game. So right now you've got all these tools, but you gotta concoct the adventure yourself. But just
Yeah.
imagine if there was like a small quest, small heist or something where you could use all this stuff, and the quest would even walk you through how to use it, show you an example.
Yeah.
This would be great.
That'd be cool.
Gub's mentioning in chat that his kiln is getting a quest alongside the class.
Ah, nice.
It's gonna be hot.
All right, moving on to the 6th issue of the Blacksmiths Guild. So this technically marks a full year of issues because they release every other month, and now they've released
Hell yeah.
one for every other month for a year. So issue 7 will mark the beginning of the 2nd year of publishing, and also, well, we'll get back to that later. Actually, they also have some interesting ideas for the next year.
Ooh.
But they also started having custom cover art. In the beginning, they used stock art, but they've been able to commission art for the few latest issues, the 3 last, I think. And this one is made by
Inga, right?
Inga.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Very distinct, beautiful style.
Yeah. I feel that's a. I almost feel like one of those like art connoisseurs. Like, oh yes, this is Inga. I recognize.
Yeah,
it by
I
the-
can tell. I can
yes,
tell.
Yeah, Shuv says it's issue 4 onwards. Yeah. So what's the last 3? Huh? See, I pay attention. I think it's I like that there's a letter to the readers. This is what, like to me this feels like a callback to Arcadia.
Yeah.
And
definitely.
to magazines in general
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
existed.
that's true.
so good.
We're also
Oh.
going to give them a bit of free free advertising.
More from the community. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember getting comics, and they would have a few pages in there where they
True.
had, like other comics or whatever. And this feels like, yeah, cool. Yeah.
I
Very
haven't checked
nostalgic.
that with this
I like that.
caliber. Oh, they're linked too. I'm not going to click the link now, but
That looks cool.
caliber experiences. Interesting. Oh, look at this! Some kind of vampire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Weird.
Huh. What is it? I didn't know you could play a vampire and draw steel.
click this one.
So we get a
Ooh.
strategist sorcerer, which is a spell sword subclass for the tactician, by Anna Lee.
Very cool. Look at this art.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh
Listen,
yeah,
I know a
I know a
guy.
guy.
I know a guy.
Okay.
So
Such a
these are
great-
rules
yeah.
for the players to basically conjure up NPCs when they need one. I think it's once per echelon they suggest. So you can't do it all the time. But if you suddenly are in the need of a guy, you do know him.
I know a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy.
But the wildest thing is that there's there's like 36 guys in here.
Yeah.
Example, like here are some
Wow.
pre-generated 31 characters that they've pre-generated
guys.
with their own stat blocks.
And they have twists? Is that it?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's so cool.
After a brawl broke out in public some time ago, you and this NPC were put in a cell for a few hours, and the NPC blamed you, even if you weren't in the fight. That's funny. That's nice.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed the twists. Every stat block has a twist as well.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh wow.
There's a ton of stat blocks in here.
Gives a little extra bite to like your relationship with that NPC. That's always really important,
So much utility. It's like, a chapter from the Encounters book, yet unreleased.
Yeah.
But it's so much utility.
Yeah.
Oh, I see Spiker's here. You missed we referenced the Huntsman earlier, Spiker. and you missed it.
Yeah. Now you gotta rewind and watch the whole stream.
That's what you get for not showing up earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
I just might have to mention.
Just looks so cool.
This is a piece of stock art, I think, but I don't know. The
nice.
butterfly
Fits.
dragon or butterfly wyvern. I don't know. This one really spoke to me.
Looks cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice colors.
Yeah.
Journey. Ooh.
Yeah.
Zetisophus?
Conduit domain. Yeah.
I saw that.
I know the name. Zetisophus.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes. I see that. I see them in chat.
That should confirm stock art.
Yeah, we are gonna be complimenting Zetisophus also later on when we reach
Yeah.
the Majorite.
Yes.
Ah.
I I had this idea like 3 days before I read this.
Oh God.
I'm like, God damn it! Someone stole my idea that I didn't know that I had. The MX Falcon. This is basically, what if
Look at
instead
these.
of sorting monsters into monster bands based on their ancestry or some other like biological factor, instead use monsters from different monster bands and organize them into like thematic groups. So these are like raiding parties, and they include human brawlers, guards, dwarf trappers, goblin curse bitters, and goblin snipers. So this is like a raiding party, and then there's like a dark cult, which includes the Death Acolyte and the Cultist, and specters and ghouls and zombies.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
with new malice features that's specific for like this kind of organization or whatever that might be.
Yeah, I once had an idea for a like naval product where you would have different fleets and you would have different malices for different fleets, you know, like a typical pirate fleet and some kind of royal navy and some kind of, you know, undead crew, and all of them would have different malice features.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
So I'm
Yeah,
really
just,
annoyed that Max Falcon stole this idea that he didn't know that
From
I
your
had.
mind.
How dare you, Max
In
Falcon?
the past.
In
How
the
dare
past,
you?
Yes.
They gotta pay.
Yeah.
Maybe it planted the idea so that I would get annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Watch out, Max Falcon. John is very vengeful.
Just as it's got the icon.
Yeah.
This one, Respite Adventures, for the
Respite
player that does not want to do downtime projects.
Oh God.
Just go fishing. Or honey make.
But these are designed to be like 15 to like 20, 30 minutes of gameplay that are just like super small, tight quests that one player goes on while the others
God.
do the rolling and do the downtime project and like the role play for that part. You can send them
That's
on
cool.
the small quests on their own.
So the rest of the players are like rolling their fishing checks and all, and this one
Yeah.
player is like, I'm on adventure.
And with the
That's pretty
with the
cool.
Codex AI, you could even like have the player run in the background the adventure while
Yeah.
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Imagine
Just drop
that.
them on a different map. You do you,
Yeah.
and we'll be over
Yeah.
here. What do you
That's
mean you died?
What do you mean? You can't. That's not allowed. This is really cool.
Yeah. I've
Wow.
seen people ask about this when, what if someone doesn't want to take a respite, or what happens if they don't want to work on a project and want to do something else instead?
Yeah.
While the other
Yeah.
do downtime projects. So I think this is a
Yeah.
really clever idea. This could probably be its own thing.
Really. I keep forgetting that this is just part of a
Yeah.
zine.
Yeah.
This is
One
this is-
article from the zine.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
All of these could be a
Craziness.
separate product, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
How much does the zine cost?
Not
$11
enough.
bucks, I think.
$11?
Yep.
For
Go
all of
buy this, people. Go buy
That's
this.
that's a
11,
steal.
That's nothing.
Should've gotta
Wow.
increase the prices, man.
Yeah.
You
crank
gotta
those
you
prices
gotta
right
increase
up.
the numbers. These are rookie numbers.
Look at this. Oh my god. I bought this so fast. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah. Jesus. Look at this thing.
I mean, I mean, of course it looks
The
good
mage
because
right.
Jonas was involved.
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Jonas is everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I also like
is
this
so
intro
cool.
to the class where Zetasophos, Ben, the meddling Raiden White, explains like what's the idea behind this. And as someone who's never understood the the draw of the artificer in D&D or something like the mage rite in here, I kind of came around.
Yeah.
It's never been a fantasy for me for this kind of like gadgeteer kind of hero, but I don't know. Some of this stuff is really cool.
It's super cool.
Yeah.
It's super cool, especially when
Yeah.
you know they always talk about like the art selling the product, and this does it instantaneously for me.
Yeah.
Instantaneously. It's so cool.
This product looks amazing.
Oh yeah,
This
Yeah.
is something
it really does.
more products should do in general, I think. Assigning iconography. The vampire class did also do this, but assigning iconography for each
This
of
looks-
the subclasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
easy
love that.
to recognize
I love
where
that.
you're supposed to
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah. I agree. For the vampire, that was my idea. I agree.
But I also like the styling of these
Yeah.
ability blocks that are custom to like with the cog wheels and everything. Mwah.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Just gorgeous.
Um,
And it looks really fun. Like you read the abilities, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh god, yeah. This seems
Wait,
cool.
you are
So
supposed to read this, not just look at this beautiful stuff?
You're not supposed to just read it. You're supposed to play it, man.
And
Reading is boring.
Dina says Jonas said he hit the first letter of each subclass in these icons. Okay, now
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
coming
yeah.
back.
oh wow.
Let me
Please.
see. Can I do
Zoom,
this?
zoom in.
Please.
Zoom in.
Oh
enhance,
wow. Are you
And-
kidding me?
enhance.
Get out of here.
That's incredible.
That's an A.
The A.
Yes. C.
C
And a G.
G.
And the M. Wow. Okay, that's
Yeah.
really cool. That's
Just clap. Jonas, wonderful work.
Yeah.
And
Genuinely so good. Wow.
what I was gonna say, just when you mentioned the icons, I felt like the subclasses were really distinct. Like you have the wizardy one, and you have the one with the
Yeah.
automaton, and the poisoner. I think if I'm not mistaken, like an alchemist. You get like very different flavors of the same class in one package. It's really interesting, and
Yeah.
and at the end you have like special rules for almost for your automaton like working like a I don't know, like a beast heart companion or something. Like it starts being worth a hero, like a retainer.
Yeah.
It's a lot of cool mechanics over there.
you get different heroic generation based on which subclass you choose.
Yeah.
That is a nice flavor touch.
Really having
Uh,
fun with it.
Yeah,
know?
yeah. And I don't know where does it say this. The different subclasses also have some like lore that tells you something about them. Like the gliders are always on the bleeding edge of what's possible as a mage rite. So they're like regarded as like the most clever ones because they're always tinkering with brand new stuff. And
Yeah.
I think it's the Magitech that's kind of looked down on because they're tinkerer and inventors because they've gone commercial, so they're like looked down upon
Yeah,
by the other mage rights. That's so
Sellouts.
cool.
Really.
Yeah, you can't sell out. Man.
You could have a whole party of these guys, and that'd be really interesting.
Look at this dude.
That's
Yeah.
some Dojican.
Come on
art,
now.
right?
That's Dojican.
Yeah, it is. You can
Yep.
tell, but just by the flavor, right?
Yeah.
No?
My God.
Oh, it is actually signed. I did not realize.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't. Yeah, it's on. Dang.
completely superfluous, of course.
Mm.
Glider are workhorses. Magitechs are super geeks. Okay, yeah, there you go. So it says
Who
that
likes
as
super
outposts.
geeks? Come on. Oh my god. Yeah.
Oh,
See why they look
actually,
down on
this,
them.
This is a complete tangent.
But they sound really cool.
Yesterday, I was researching something and I ended up on Reddit, and someone was named Soda Sophos, which was really confusing.
Maybe it's an evil twin.
Maybe. Or is that Sophos' alt account?
Must be.
There is. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look at
yes.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
This one.
Yeah.
That's not stock art, that's for sure.
Yeah.
That is so. Yeah, this is one of the.
I love woad elves. Oh my god, and their ears.
Yeah, this is one of the. I think Zetazophos. Did he use this in the maybe the somewhere? It was posted
Yeah,
somewhere.
I remember this art as well. I think it was on the somewhere.
Mm.
But I remember this art, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, is this?" I was looking at it, and I was like, "Oh, this is really high quality. It looks like a Magic the Gathering art." It's like,
Oh yeah.
how did he
Oh, yeah.
he get this art from somewhere like in this specific stuff? No, he didn't get this.
No.
This is
Look at this.
yeah.
Oh, look at this. This dude's got extra arms.
Yeah.
He's got wrenches.
Yeah.
He's casting spells. That's the fantasy right there. That I want to play that guy.
Zetazophos says he found that art on Blue Sky, but, so it's not a commissioned art, but it's licensed.
Oh, it isn't.
Wow.
Oh wow.
That's a lucky
That's
find.
lucky. Holy wow.
Wow.
That art
That's
is going to
nuts.
show up everywhere now.
Yeah.
It's super cool though. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Again, the
Let's
layout
see.
is just beautiful. Look at this. Look at that dude. Look at that dude. Oh. Yeah.
Aegis
Yep.
Servitor. Tamwin writes, whistles innocently. Creation is a better cure for misery than destruction. Oroshka.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And then we get a
That's a hell of a
Full-
quote.
page of the cover.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope this is Varoshka. The iconic mage, right? I assume.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would imagine, yeah.
I like this tradition of making like an iconic hero for a class.
It's really good.
It was started, I believe, by Paizo and Pathfinder. Each Pathfinder class has an iconic hero. I don't know
really?
if MCDM stole the idea or if they came with the idea themselves because this is such a great idea. Everyone should do this. But I am very happy that third-party community also is doing this.
Yeah.
Literally last week, we were discussing potential iconic hero for a class we might not even
Look
do
at
this year.
Look at this little guy. Look at this
Yeah.
little guy.
It is
Phantom
the iconic
Servitor.
hero, Varoshka Blaze, Mage
Huh.
Right of Capital.
Nice.
Very cool.
That's
very
a cool iconic.
Yeah.
I want this little guy. I want him. He looks like he would fit in my pocket.
I think
would fit
I think
right
it
in my
also it's an
pocket.
interesting choice to make it an orc, which I
Yeah.
feel like is really underserved in general.
It's playing against type. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not playing against type in Draw Steel because in Draw Steel, in the orc write-up, it is said about the orcs that they express
yeah.
themselves artistically a lot and by crafting. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like it's maybe out of line for standard fantasy setting, but for Draw
my
Steel orcs, it's totally on point.
That one.
Look at
I
this
found
little
my
guy.
character. Yeah, I
Yeah.
found my character. That's it.
No,
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm not referring to the
That's it.
goblin. I'm referring to the little green guy.
Oh, there's a little guy. There's a little greener
I wanna
guy.
be that
Oh,
guy.
God. That's so cool.
Yeah, there's so much
Just
so much
look at
good stuff
this.
in here.
Yeah.
People, if you're watching and you haven't bought this, first of all, you're wrong. Buy them. Buy this right now. Buy it. Go spend all of your money on all of these products. Oh my God.
Yeah.
1,500 project points to build a servitor.
Yeah, and there's the variant automancer. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
You can make them like a
Ooh.
retainer or something, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's very interesting.
Ah,
college.
Speaking of the devil.
Speaking of the
Jonas
devil,
strikes again.
Yeah.
There it is.
Jonas is the GOAT in everything they do.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow,
this
wow,
is
wow, wow,
a
wow, wow, wow.
shadow subclass, College of the College of Infinite Reflections. So the lore here is that you basically summon or manifest a alternate version of you from a different timeline, which can be entirely different. They mention in a sidebar here somewhere that the summoned reflection of you can be a different gender or ancestry, have a completely different like walk of life.
That's cool.
So the idea is to basically go wild, and the main feature of the class, I guess, is the manifest reflection feature maneuver, which lets you summon another version of you breaking into your reality, and you basically have two characters on the battlefield, and you can teleport between them with "I was never really here." No, not that one. This one.
We were in a playtest
Yeah.
of this one, right? I think so.
Maybe
I wasn't. I was never in a playtest.
Yeah, me and John, I think.
that might be. I was so too busy testing my own thing to
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
what the others were doing.
Fair enough. Some of the brewery playtests are like this. Everyone is playtesting their own thing.
Oh yeah, this is the one you. Whenever you would take damage or your reflection, you can basically swap places with them, and have
That's
either
cool.
them or you take take some of the damage instead. I feel like there should be more smaller products like this though. Like this is
Yeah.
Yeah.
basically just a subclass. And
Look
a
at that.
really nice piece of art though.
It's interesting. It's
How
interesting
many
that
pages
we've
is it?
seen. It's interesting that we've seen more full classes than subclasses, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Which is totally
Interesting.
reverse from other games
Yeah.
that I'm not going to mention.
Mm.
But you usually
Yeah.
see very few classes because those, right? I don't know why,
Yeah.
but yeah, they
Ma-
because the spells
It's a
don't
lot.
work, right? You can't
Yeah.
take the spells from the rule. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
My recommendation is Dima Jadar's Ardent Skull College for Shadows.
Mm.
It's a subclass product. I
Nice.
highly recommend it.
Hmm.
It looks
Mm.
great, and it's very cool.
Yeah, I wonder also.
Yeah. This
if,
is just so cool.
if part of the reason is because MCDM has given people like license to make new classes because they're also making new classes.
Yeah.
So they're very clear that these are not the same.
Mhm.
The core classes is not everything. There are more classes out
Yeah.
there. Here are two more. For the past 6 months, they have at least two
Yeah.
more that they want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Spiger mentions there are only
Yeah,
9
they are.
classes, and we need more ranged weapon stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
this
wanna,
looks-
we wanna, we
oh,
wanna make
God.
so many new
Oh.
classes, John. We wanna make.
Look
so
at that.
many.
Look at
I-
that cover.
It
Gorgeous.
took me an embarrassingly long time until I realized it says reflections over and over in this. It says reflections, reflected, and then repeated.
Yeah. But it's
Yeah.
so well made.
Oh.
It looks
Yeah.
like a beautiful pattern.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very cryptic until you
Yeah.
figure it out.
Mm.
These just look like symbols, like from a
Yeah, they do.
different language.
Yeah.
Oh, the
The
doggos.
car. Yes.
Oh boy.
And this is, a lot of people will probably know Dean Spencer, which
Yeah,
is assigned
Yeah.
this cover.
staple.
Yeah. So the car is a dog-like ancestry, but it's also an expanding product, which is interesting. So it's $7 at the moment, made by Saber Runner, and the idea is to expand this over time. And once it gets bigger, it will also become more expensive. But you get all the updates for free if you buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So that interesting monetization strategy, I guess.
Yeah,
But-
it's in beta, right? It's it's
I don't remember. I think he mentions
Early
which
access.
version he's currently on, somewhere in here.
I think I know a person who constantly bloats the scope of their project and that increases the price. I think I know a person like this.
Are they in the room right
I
now?
like it.
Yes. Yes. Ye- To quote a very good movie, of course I know them. It is me.
So you get the Takar. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, by the way. The Takar ancestry. Then you get alternative inciting incidents for all the backgrounds
Yeah.
in the core rules.
Nice.
Then you get extra features for all the classes.
this is what I love the most.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even for the summoner. I assume there's an update on the way for the Beast Heart. More complications,
Perks.
more perks, and
Oh, look at this
a
one.
very suggestive picture.
Seductive dog lady.
Woof woof.
Oh, here we go. Here's the changelog with the updates. So it started way back
wow.
in December, and it's already been through 7 iterations.
Wow.
Some people started only in December. We started 1 year ago.
It's a living product. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
That's really cool.
Oh,
This-
I love this cover art. The
Yeah.
style. It's amazing.
It's
It
the
looks so
perfect
fun.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Arch Effects, and this is just the first issue. So this presumably we'll get more of these of
Yeah.
Vile Brews. I assume
hope
this is
so.
a brew as in homebrew, not as in they're all potion themed.
I think it's supposed to be like this. A little
okay.
vague.
So
Okay,
this
well, this-
one is called Belladina's Lightly Cursed Goods.
I love the lightly cursed stuff.
The tagline is perfect. 17 somewhat sketchy magic items and 24 colorful merchants to sell them.
That's nice. That's nice.
More merchants than items. Are they
Yeah,
sharing
but,
the
but
items or what?
I really like this idea where there's this table which contains all new consumables except for 3, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
The Buzz Bomb, the Dead Weight, and the Brittle Breaker are from the core rules. But then you get a D20 table, and which you can use to determine what are Belladina currently selling, and then the cost over here is the number of treasure or titles you have to give up to purchase something. So she doesn't take any money,
Ooh.
and she doesn't care about your wealth score. She wants your goodies.
She
That's
also
cool.
accepts blood.
Yes.
It's in the special offer. Yeah.
Well, of course, yeah, blood.
Reduce your max stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reduce your max stamina by 3 for 1 value.
Yeah.
For
Max
some
one
reason,
blood
I
donation
have
per
plenty of
character.
blood.
That's crazy.
Then you get a
That's
bunch
fun.
of
That's fun.
fantastic
is fun.
treasure. And here are the Create a Curse Monger, which is the 24. 4 times 6 is 24. Different
It
curse
looks like
mongers.
it looks like Crow's character creation.
And also, they also have some special offers. Buy 3,
That's
get 1
cool.
free. Loyalty card, special reward after 10 value spent.
Give up 10 titles. For
Yeah.
a potion.
That's crazy.
Nice.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Good
made
job.
by Arch Effects. We didn't say.
Good job,
because
Artifacts.
We skipped past the credits? Yes, there we go. Arch Effects. There we go.
Good job.
Yeah. Really well done. It fits a certain vibe and a certain mood. I like that.
Yeah.
And Draw Steel doesn't have like cursed items,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
It's
You
not.
need 'em.
But you need those, right?
Yeah.
I remember the team saying like cursed items are not really part of the fiction. I think they kind of are. I liked some cursed items. I was thinking about those. I wanted to give some cursed items to my players just to mess up with their party composition, but I like this idea.
Yeah. We'll get back to it, actually. Next up,
Oh, look at this.
Yes.
Yeah,
The
we know this one.
reliquaries
Look
of
at
Orva
these.
the Handless. By
Incredible.
Paul Gorski.
Yeah.
Yes, the
I
Heart of
love-
Arcana.
Yeah, Paul is great. I love how every single product has its own like visual identity, you know?
Yeah.
We've got the stained glass stuff for
gorgeous.
solars, the fun stuff for the artifacts, is these the treasures, the slightly cursed treasures. Now this is a completely different style from
Yeah.
Paul, from Heart of Arcana. I just love that we've got so much
nice.
variety with this stuff.
Yeah.
And even the layout look like Paul is doing a single
Completely
column
different.
layouts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like every single product can look completely different and still shine, you know?
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous.
Oh,
I
what's
just
not
look at
to
all
love?
this.
And I-
Even the texture in the back. Look at the texture of the
Yeah,
page.
yeah.
In the
Yeah.
back is gorgeous.
It
Oh
looks
my god.
a little lo-fi, right? The art looks like etched,
Yeah.
wood. I don't know how to describe it. It's
Yeah.
probably like my favorite art of all of them because I really like these distinctive, like line work
that.
and lo-fi stuff.
Yeah. Now, does this tie directly in with the Cave of Amber Tears? Is this sort of linked? I know it
I
was.
thi- I think
I
it's-
got this from the crowdfunder, but
yeah, me too.
Yeah. I think it's related in some way. I don't think Paul's in chat, but we should have asked him before we
yeah,
featured it.
yeah.
And it also includes a ritual to summon Orvab themselves, if you want.
There was an art piece of Orvab earlier on some pages. I do not want to meet this guy.
What are you talking about? He looks so friendly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When I
you
read
see
it
his
the
lack of
first-
hands.
Yeah. I remember the first time I read the title, I read Orvab the Headless.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, and then I saw the art and I was like, "But he has a
He's got a head.
Oh.
it's the hands."
He's got spaghetti hands.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think the bad guys in Amber Tears are
Great for
trying to
giving a
summon
hug.
Orvab. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Gotcha.
And now we move on to stuff that's not been released yet, but has been announced, I guess.
Yeah,
Here
this
we
looks so
go.
cool.
Xeric Badlands.
John, you logged off or logged out of Packer Kit to not show your support.
Oh. I'm using a different browser now, so you can.
Busted.
Yeah.
Busted.
let's see.
So funny.
They're also using
Look at all this.
the Draw Steel layout, but with more colors.
Yeah,
Yeah, this also looks really comprehensive.
Yeah,
22
so-
new monsters, including new solos. Some are Echelon 1, some are Echelon 2.
Maps too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dynamic arenas.
Yes.
The design of Jonas Tintenseer once again.
yeah.
And the credit to Jonas, it
That's so
even
cool.
says in the text that this is inspired by Jonas's design.
It's funny how there will be a product being all about arenas, and yet this crowdfunder was before said product.
This is just look at that dragon thing. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's a bone
It-
singer worm.
Oh,
And also, it
Bone
comes with
singer? Oh.
Bone singer, yeah. It also comes with two new ancestries. One of them named Koshan Centaur, which was incredibly difficult for me to say when I was trying to record my last episode. Because I wanted to be Koshan Centaur.
Well,
Goshen's door.
it's Centaur.
They're French,
Yeah.
apparently, yeah.
cool.
It sounds better with the accent.
I think it's this
Yeah, this looks really cool.
person over here. Yeah. This looks really cool.
Oh, it's a
They're already
centaur.
funded, by the way.
Oh.
yeah. It's a centaur for a zebra. It's a zebra centaur.
Zebra.
That is
Centaur.
super cool. That is super
Yeah.
cool. I need to go back this right now.
Please do.
Yeah. Looks rad.
Next up,
Oh,
Oh.
Guns Blazing by Tamwin.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Chat, I wonder.
I've seen
Yeah. Hi,
I've
Damien.
I've seen this in action in the space game that I've been running. that'll be out tomorrow. Oh God! And Fawn plays a gunslinger in that.
Yeah.
An adorable gunslinger, and it is so cool. Oh my God!
Just look at how queer friendly
so many.
Unisol is.
Yes.
What's
yeah,
the trailer
it's super.
What's the trailer for the Vice Heroes Right this thing? Because the trailer is so it's cinema.
Thank you. But yeah, this is in the old in that adventure. Fawn's playing one of these, and it is so cool. It's so many interesting mechanics. Like, what is it at the start of each round? You pick someone, and if you go before them, or if they go before you, you get to make a ranged free strike against them. It's so cool. Oh my God! So glad they funded
It's also one of the
too.
classes that introduces more complexity if you're into that kind of thing, which I also think is cool about how they did the core classes, which are some are more involved than others, but they're also allowing. I think the fact that they released a summoner out of the gate, just saying this one is really complicated, so
Yeah.
play at your own risk. And this one is not as complicated as the summoner, I would say. But the fact that you're counting bullets in your gun, but not in total. So you always have enough bullets, but you need to remember how many do you have currently in your gun, and it depends on which kit you choose, because the different guns have different ammo amounts. And there's so much cool mechanics around the extra resource of bullets.
And I think it's also, is it Codex? Is it?
Yeah, there's a
implemented in the
prototype
Codex?
in the Codex. There's a prototype already.
So cool.
So cool.
It's such a cool class, and look at all the layout here, the amazing art as the header. I mean, just looks so cool. Oh my God. Really well done. Really well done.
Yeah, it is. Also by Doji.
My God.
By the way.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Jonas and Doji-Con.
Doji-Kan is pretty busy,
what's
I
this?
guess. With
What's
this
this?
new
Wow. Well.
What's this? Hey, I didn't know we were.
Wow. Damn, this looks good.
This is really cool.
I'm sensing some bias. So this is Triglav Games' next thing. They're doing Until the Last Villain Dies, or Utlvd, as it's also known.
Is that Norwegian? Is that a word in Norwegian?
Atlevit.
Your next character in one of my games.
There was actually discussion about this in the brewery, whether or not Utlvd was a Norwegian word. It sounds a bit like Utlevd, which is a Norwegian word.
See?
Yeah.
Not that far.
Yeah.
I want to say that before I want to get ahead of Matt and say that I was spoken to about, consulted with about the adventure. I don't know why they would ever listen to me, but about anything. But the adventure, I've seen the early outline of it. Yeah, the outline, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool. I can't wait to run this for my group.
And you can
It's
see
gonna be dope.
the scope creep just from the description. Mateusz said he's good at scope creep, and I think I can tell there's been some scope creep there. But this looks amazing.
I started calling myself Matty McBloaty.
So the main
Amazing.
feature here is Until the Last Villain Dies, an adventure for second echelon where you hunt down the dragon knights from the dragon phalanx that betrayed Good King Omund.
Yes.
And also they're doing an MCDM crowdfunder where they also just fund other stuff just thrown on the pile.
Yeah.
So there's Rock's Fall, Heroes Die, or I guess it's just called Rock's Fall.
Yeah, but the Rocks Fall Heroes Die is such an iconic quote, you know?
Yeah. So this is Dynamic Arenas, as we already mentioned. Xeric Badlands also includes. And then there's Upper Worlds Beware, a Timescape themed starter pack, including 3 new ancestries. and
And
like
more.
gifts, treasures, an adventure, and an enemy band. Oh, apparently I need to verify whether I'm a human to look at this. Then there is Murder of Corvin Whites, a new ancestry where you can play as a crow and a shadow subclass, and additional player options, complications, treasures, quests, all that stuff. And Grave Matter. We
You
we
can
all have a
tell which one
skeleton
is
inside of
mine.
us, and now you can play one on the outside.
You can totally tell which one I am leading, right?
I've seen the art for some of the Grave Matter stuff, and the skeleton with the crystal mohawk. That's the art that sold me. And
I'm
I
glad you like it.
I find this part very interesting, and I've said this to Matt before, but this is Embers and Sir John showing up in third-party supplements, which I think is a first, but I think it's cool that we can see them on their side quests.
Totally.
Yeah.
We were also the first to have war dogs in art, previously in the vampire.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, right, yeah.
In the vampire, yeah.
In the vampire, yeah. I remember that piece. That's really cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be so fun. Oh my god! And
yeah.
you've created some really nasty dragon knights to.
Yeah, we did.
I want to
we
fight
did-
them.
Yeah, we did discuss and choose a party of heroes who will be on this quest and doing this adventure. So there will be 5 heroes in the art, showcased in the art pieces, I'm not gonna spoil who it will be, but it's gonna be fun. At some point, we will have made so many classes that we will be able to just put our own iconic
Have a
heroes in
whole
art.
set of iconics.
Yeah.
We want to do so many classes, but we have like so little. I'm not gonna say time, but
You can only do so much. Yeah.
Ideally, we
Yeah.
would be making crowdfunders every 2 or 3 months, But I don't think people will tolerate it. We will be seeing how this crowdfunder works out. I hope people are excited for these products and projects because we surely are excited, very
It's gonna
excited.
be awesome.
But yeah, with time we'll be making also more classes, hopefully. And at some point we're just gonna have enough iconic heroes to only showcase our own heroes in the art.
Yeah.
But right now, why not use the official ones? They are part of the license, so
Yeah.
and they are cool. People like them. We like them too.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Next up, we have the Knight class, which I think was called the Heraldic Knight before.
I
but
think
it's
it
now-
was.
Now
I
it's
have
just
this
the
impression
knight.
as well.
And there is a preview that's available if you go. There's a link. It shows up probably when you sign up for the preview, and then there's a link to this itch page, which is freely available. Oh, Tamwin says the knight has gone back and forth a few times on what it's supposed to be called. But you do choose. You make your own heraldic standard, which gives you mechanical benefits based on what you choose. So, in addition to the subclasses, there's also the heraldic symbols, and you also get this maneuver that changes your stance, which impacts how you fight in combat too.
I noted the heraldry down as like this is such a great idea, like because if you're gonna have a knight, like you want a knight, the heraldry is so important, and having this mechanical benefit for drawing your own heraldry is just a great idea.
Yeah.
Super cool.
And last but not least, we got Treasures from the Cauldron by Cauldron of Tales. So
It's directly from them.
Aptly named.
aptly named, yes. So these are 33 level treasures in a collection. There are 4 armor treasures, 7 implements, 7 weapons, and then just 7 other ones. Too cool to be contained into a category.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there's also some fractured treasure, which are treasure that are split into pieces, and to get the full benefit, you need to reunite them into one treasure, which
That's
is
cool.
then
Really cool.
better than
Yeah,
the
super
sum of its
cool.
parts.
Yeah.
And the Revenant King's Regalia, which I think was part of the Game Jam, the first one, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was just King's Regalia. I don't
Oh,
I don't
yeah, that
remember
was
if that
probably
was
it,
the
yeah.
name, but I think it's from there.
So it's a trio of level treasure, one of them fractured, once worn by a powerful necromancer warlord. And again, now you need to bring them back
Cool.
together. So this is launching in 4 days. So
In
back
4
this once it
days?
launches.
Go buy it. Yeah, go back in real quick in 4 days.
Well, I think I am backing every single Draw Steel crowdfunder anyway. Part of it is I want to get it all, but also, however I can help
Yeah.
by pledging us Triglav games,
Yeah.
I do, because then our followers receive an email and they
that's true.
often back, right?
Yeah.
I find it
Super cool.
satisfying when I look at your pledges and your impact, and it's like, $150 of increased pledges because someone saw our email.
Super cool.
Yeah, I like doing this.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't considered that as a. No one follows me on Backgrid anyway.
Go follow John on Backer King.
No.
follow-
Then you get to see how much.
Watch it.
Ooh, now I gotta.
what he-
Late
see what
last
he
year,
gets.
I found out that Backerkit has like it's like a star thing. If you back enough projects in 1 year, you get like a
really?
star or something on your profile. And I accomplished that in December last year, and just earlier today, I was looking up when the it was a Weapons of Lore crowdfunder was launching. So I was looking through my profile, trying to find where can I look this up because I signed up for the thing. And apparently, I'm already almost at the 15 projects in a year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And we're
Yeah.
not even halfway.
I just followed you on Backerkit. And I can see the star, and that star is getting real close this year. So yeah, John has
Jonathan.
backed more than 30 crowdfunders on Backerkit.
Wow.
I better not
Jonathan.
say how many projects I backed on Kickstarter.
Oh boy.
It's 3 digits.
Jeez.
Holy cow!
I mean, there's so many great things out there right now that are just like, I gotta have that. I gotta have that. Like it just looks so cool, and it's also great to help support the community. And
Yeah.
my God,
What stops me from
Amazing.
backing just everything is the conversion rate. And like my bank thanks the conversion rate, because otherwise I'd be like just spending all my money on crowdfunders. Yeah, it's so much cool stuff.
yep.
Yeah. The money you saved, you will be able to spend on Atlvit soon.
True.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh, you
really
get those
bad
links
at
in chat.
dropping links. So now I'm let's do
Dropping all of them.
dropping all the links,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
including to
Gub
By the way-
mentioned something. It's true. We gotta see.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Devil Division. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
Also,
I had it open in my
Devil
other browser. Let's
Jeff Stevens' Weapons of Lore launched earlier today as well, and
Yeah.
they have
Oh, yeah.
cursed
Yeah.
items as far as I know.
Yeah, they also did cursed items. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Which one do I want to share? This one. Here is.
Oh my God.
This
This
is
thing.
incredible. This is incredible.
This is such an achievement of probably this these designers like own community, as they have a bunch of like 6,000 followers or 5,000 followers before this, but it is also like such a testament. I don't want to I don't want to give all the credit to the community because they have their own thing as well. But
Yeah.
my God, what an achievement here of reaching, tens of thousands. How much is it up at 53 the last time I checked?
58 pounds at this point.
pounds.
58k pounds.
thousand
Yeah.
pounds. Yeah.
If only that were real money. I mean, my God. That would be... I'm kidding.
If only
I'm
there
kidding.
was a way to
I'm
know how
joking.
much that's worth.
I'm joking.
But and I think I think they've done 2 or 3 other RPGs, like full RPGs, and they were based
Yep.
in Morkborg, and it's cool, right? And, one of them is called Ronin, which is like Japan inspired, and one is like Norse inspired. I forgot the name of that one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but this one I think is the first they're doing with like a rules heavier system, Draw Steel, and I'm just really curious to see how this comes out, because just just from the design of this, I'm already sold. It's incredible. Like all the art and all the visual design. I think this is, to me personally, I think this is like peak modern modern visual design. Like every page has a different layout, and I know it's busy. I know it's a lot. Some people don't like this as a reference manual, but don't we like the book for the art and for the visuals? And because when we're playing, we're just using the character sheet or the reference online or something.
Yeah.
So I think the book is more important as an artifact of inspiration and of variety, and makes you keep turning the pages, right? So you see everything. And this is peak, like the art and the inspirations. It's amazing. I'm really glad they're doing they broke through the roof of their goal.
Yeah, I can't wait to run a game on this.
Definitely.
Yeah. This is it also what they're pitching here as well. The story ideas that they have here with the world that they're building, I think is really cool, and I could see myself running a lot of games in this.
Yeah, and I think anime is a great reference point for Draw Steel, because anime has this is something that other games like shy away from, like Dungeons and Dragons, having really powerful martial characters. The martial characters just attack more often, deal more damage, or just do some minor stuff. But in anime, you have like these powerful characters with the swords that break mountains in half and kill dragons with a single a single stroke of the weapon. And
Craziness.
Draw Steel works like this. So marrying the system with this type of setting, I think it's a perfect combo.
And that it's its own like game. It's not a supplement of
It is.
Draw
It's
Steel.
powered by Draw Steel in the
Yeah.
sense that it's a system based on Draw Steel.
Super interesting. Yeah, and it all just looks beautiful. And I'm not an anime guy, but I would love to run in this with this kind of style. You know,
Totally.
I think it's such a strong pitch to you.
is.
You know,
It is.
to spend your money. You know.
Yeah. Congrats to the team, by the way.
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
this is an achievement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One day, guys,
Super
one
cool.
day.
And we should also mention Weapons of Lore, which is currently running. They just launched today.
Yes.
Yeah.
They've also
funded,
just
hell
funded.
yeah.
True.
Hell yeah.
So these are 80 plus wondrous treasures for Draw Steel. This is a like a port, maybe a conversion from a 5e supplement that was published in December of last year. I think Pesto did all of the conversion.
I think so. I think
Yeah,
it was
wow.
Pesto. Yeah.
And he mentioned on Blue Sky that he also dropped in a few trinkets, new trinkets that wasn't in the 5e version, so that the spellcasters also had some fun stuff to use.
Yeah.
Jeff Steven Games did Weapons of Legend last year, and that one was also really one of the nice things is there are art for everything. I don't know if
Yes.
that's the case in this one too, but it was in
super cool.
Weapons of Legend. And they also come with item cards, which you can buy the physical versions of if you don't want to print them to use as handouts. with the art on one side and then the mechanics on the back side.
Yep.
On the flip side? Back side? I don't know. And you can also get the Kobold Ancestry for 25% off as part of the
Oh, nice.
when you order.
Nice.
So yeah.
Yeah, cool
Yeah.
stuff. I wish we could get an item art for every single item.
It really does sell it though. You know, in the last
Yeah.
one, the Weapons of Legend, was it?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
that the last one? There was art for every single one of them, and it was
Yeah.
so cool. Always what you're looking for, you know. Like when you're flipping through the book, you want to see, oh, this thing I can wield this thing.
Yeah.
And for like art references, if you get character art done, it's like there. That's what he's holding, you know. Super cool.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
There we go. The message was too
There.
long for YouTube chat. I need to remove some of the tracking stuff on the URL. All right. I think that's going to be the end of the supplements part. We've been going for a long time. It is 1 a.m. for me and then
Oh gosh. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm doing my best to stay awake. But this stuff was so cool.
Yeah.
Even looking at all of this stuff got me excited. Seeing it live it from other perspective got me excited. So, yeah, the bumps.
All right. That's going to mark the end of the second Goblin panel. The Goblins in Residence has been me, John Denor, Cameron, Caillou,
Valeu.
and Ananam.
Do widzenia. Dobranoc.
And
No, I gotta
we will,
say
of
this.
course, see everyone next time. Snackis.
Snackers.
Snackers. Snackers.